One Piece is currently in the final saga, and the very first arc that Oda has tackled in this magnificent saga is none other than Egghead Island. This arc has been full of incredible revelations and at the same time some mind-blowing confrontations between massive forces. On Egghead Island itself, Saturn, one of the strongest in the world, has made his presence known, and immediately after the display of his incredible strength, fans were treated to a solid flashback surrounding the character of Kuma. Flashbacks are quite easily some of the most fun parts of One Piece, and it appears that Egghead Island will be checking this box as well, which makes it one of the very best arcs. The current flashback focuses on Kuma and his life, however, at the same time. It also sheds more light on other characters who, for one reason or another, end up in the same place as him. One such character is Kaido, and in One Piece Chapter 1096, fans get to see how Kaido ended up acquiring his Devil Fruit. One Piece Chapter 1095 was absolutely sensational, and one that fans enjoyed to the fullest. The flashback started with Kuma being born in the Sorbet Kingdom, and not long after that, he was taken into captivity, and his life in the Holy Land of Marihoa was highlighted. All this was incredibly sad and certainly made up the best parts of the chapter. However, towards the end, Oda surprised everyone by taking a surprising decision and finally revealing God Valley to the fans. On this island, 38 years ago, the native hunting competition was taking place, which sees the Celestial Dragons take an island that is unaffiliated with the world government and erase all of its people, then subjugating it under their rule. At the same time, to wipe out the people, they hold a competition. Whoever hunts the most down is declared the champion. This barbaric competition began towards the end of One Piece Chapter 1095, and it continues in One Piece Chapter 1096. Of course, while this event was truly horrific, it paved the way for some of the most interesting confrontations in One Piece, given that God Valley is a place where the strongest made their names nearly 38 years ago. As fans know, the Rocks Pirates would come to this island eventually and take part in what later came to be known as the God Valley Incident. This incident has been teased in One Piece for quite some years now, and finally, it is time for Oda to tackle this incredible event, which sees characters such as Roger, Whitebeard, Garp, Big Mom, and even Kaido take part. One Piece Chapter 1095 revealed that the competition in God Valley will have some rewards. This was rather obvious, given that a competition should have prizes. Fans speculated that Devil Fruits would be offered to the winners in God Valley, and that is exactly what ended up being the case, as confirmed in One Piece Chapter 1096. Among these powerful Devil Fruits are the Nikyu Nikyu no Mi and the Uo Uo no Mi model, Seiryu. There are likely more Devil Fruits present on the island, however, it is unknown which ones exactly. At the very least, fans know that these Devil Fruits are on Egghead, and they end up being part of major plotlines in One Piece Chapter 1096. As Kuma, Ivankov, and Ginny create an alliance, they plan their escape from God Valley. In order to do so, they target the Devil Fruits that are the prize of the God Valley's native hunting games. Getting their hands on these Devil Fruits would have been extremely difficult, however, they somehow managed to do this. Much to the surprise of everyone. Although the leaks confirm this to be the case, how exactly it happens has not been made clear, and it is likely that fans will have to wait for the chapter itself to see for themselves. As soon as Kuma and Ivankov manage to steal these Devil Fruits, they are confronted by Big Mom. By this time, the Rocks Pirates have already arrived in God Valley. Fans do not get to see Captain Rocks himself, unfortunately. However, they do get to see the vast majority of their Rocks Pirates members. Among their ranks are the likes of Newgate, Linlin, Shiki, and even Kaido, who fans know ended up eating his Devil Fruit on this island. When Ivankov and Kuma attempt to make an escape with their Devil Fruits, Big Mom stops them in their paths. Naturally, she would want the Devil Fruit in possession of these slaves. This is likely because the Rocks Pirates attacked this island in order to get their hands on these Devil Fruits in the first place. There was no other reason for the Rocks Pirates to attack Celestial Dragons. The only reason they did so in the first place was likely to get their hands on them. As such, Big Mom would not let them slip away with the Devil Fruits in their possession. Kuma successfully ended up eating his Devil Fruit, which, as fans know, was the Nikyu Nikyu no Mi. However, Ivankov failed to consume or protect his. Big Mom ends up taking the Devil Fruit from him, and that is how this powerful fruit, which turns out to be the Uo Uo no Mi model, Seiryu, ends up in her possession. It is also made clear that Saturn is right around the corner, and he confronts Kuma right after he eats his Devil Fruit. What exactly transpired here is not known, and whether Big Mom simply lets them go or not is also unclear. What fans do know is that Kuma, Ivankov, and Ginny successfully managed to escape from the island and ended up in Sorbet Kingdom, the birthplace of Kuma. After Big Mom takes the Devil Fruit from Ivankov, she likely keeps it safe. This is because of the fact that she is already a Devil Fruit user, and consuming it would actually kill her, Big Mom would have two options at this point. She could either keep this devil fruit for her children, or she could give it to someone else. It is unlikely that any of her children would be around at this point, and given that she considered Kaido like her little brother, she ended up giving it to him. Fans don't get to see that in this chapter, at least not according to the leaks. However, on Onigashima, Big Mom made it clear that she was the one who gave Kaido his devil fruit on the day of the God Valley incident, 38 years ago. This ended up becoming a massive favor that she did him, and that is why Big Mom believed that Kaido owed her big time. It is also believed that after Kaido ate the devil fruit, he somehow vanished from God Valley. Big Mom could not find him after, and that is when these two powerful pirates went their own ways. Kaido then started his own pirate crew some years later, while Big Mom did the same. Both of them established powerful groups and ended up becoming Yonko of the Sea. In One Piece Chapter 1096, almost all members of the Rocks Pirates are seen arriving on the island of God Valley. There, this powerful crew makes their presence known, and among them is also Gloriosa, or Elder Nyan. Fans know that Nyan was once the Empress of Amazon Lily. Currently, she's old and feeble, however, 38 years ago, she was likely in her prime and quite a powerful pirate at that. Fans do know that she once had the same love sickness that Hancock suffers from. To cure the sickness, she ended up leaving the island, and that is how she managed to survive. It has now been made clear that she left Amazon Lily to join the Rocks Pirates, and that is where she ended up curing her disease. It is unknown if she ended up falling in love with someone on the crew or not. Regardless, the fact that Elder Nyan was a member of the Rocks Pirates is absolutely shocking and comes out of nowhere. It shouldn't be that surprising to the fans, however. In hindsight, this is because all members of the Kuja tribe are believed to be exceptionally overpowered fighters. They are masters of Haki, and this skill comes naturally to them, to the point where even non-pirates and fighters on this island are avid users of this skill. Elder Nyan fought on the island of God Valley and actually managed to survive, establishing her legend even further. This is proof in itself that she is quite a powerful warrior. When it comes to her strength, fans can assume that she is a legendary pirate because all members of the Rocks Pirates that the fans know of turned out to be legends. The core members of the crew ended up becoming Yonko, while the likes of Shiki rivaled even Roger. Then there are legends of the likes of Captain John and Wang Ji, all of which are legends in their own right. In fact, the latter was in charge of the pirate island until the Rocky Port incident, which only happened nearly 2 years ago. It was only then that he was overthrown by Blackbeard, and that too was made possible with help from Law. What are your thoughts on Chapter 1096? Leave your answers in the comments below, and please subscribe to my channel and turn on all post notifications. I hope the next chapter goes back to Garp and the Blackbeard Pirates. Surely, I'm not the only one who wants to see Garp. Oda, it's time to see the state of our hero Garp.